All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here today with Santa's Wonderland. We're going to go ahead and see if we can spin our way into a bonus, of course, and we'll be using our free gold coins to do so. If we don't get into one, we'll go ahead and buy our way into some bonuses. This is basically a reskin of Gems Bonanza, so if you're a Gems Bonanza fan, you'll love this one. Different symbols, of course. Some are easier to follow, some not so much, but more or less the same game. You have the 5 little bonuses on the right, fill up the little circle, go on to the next step, and repeat, although I think the multipliers in this one are better. So hang on, we're going to go ahead and get into some real games here and hopefully have a little bit of fun as well as some good wins. That being said, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Fingers crossed that the holiday season is treating you well so far. I have just finished both my final projects for school. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead right now because it literally just turned them in. And this has been a very long week getting them done. I am not one of those people where writing 8 to 10 page papers comes easy to them. And it was a struggle to get them in. But I did it, and that's what's important. At least I think that's what's important. Hopefully the grids will come back good. The last week is usually pretty light, so at least I don't have to worry about that. And then I have 2 weeks off. So basically the next 3 weeks are going to be relatively smooth sailing school-wise, and then January 6th, of course, school starts back up and I'm going to be stressed back out again. In the meantime, however, let's go ahead and get into some bonus buys here. We'll start off at 6,000 coins and see if we can get ourselves into a little bit of trouble here. So level 1, everything's times 3. If you remember, Gems Bonanza is times 2. I believe level 2 is times 6, whereas it's times 4 in Gems Bonanza. So it's, a little bit of a give and take. Probably a little harder to get into level 2 and 3 on this one just because of the higher multipliers. On the other hand, maybe not. I don't remember. It's been a long time since we played this. I do remember liking the little premium symbols, though, because they have the cute little animations on them, like the... Ooh, that's a nice big symbol there. Unfortunately, it wasn't a really good one, but it was a big one. And Lucky Santa should be plenty to get us into the next round. So already on to level 2 here. Just like with Gems Bonanza, of course, you want to be able to get the tumbles between each one of the little mini games because it definitely does help. Everything here now is times 6. And I would say red or orange. That was red, so that's a pretty good one there. That was a significant amount of connections, but we really do need the drops to come in. Nice going there with the blocks, or as you might remember them as squares. All right, again, good size symbol. We are just about in profit here. Again, another good amount of Santa should be plenty to get us into the next round. We are on to level 3 and in a profit buy, so things are looking good. We are now in a times 9 on level 3 here. I wouldn't say this is unprecedented, but it's definitely something that doesn't happen that often. Again, red would have been another good one to have happen a second time there, but the odds of us getting it 2 times in a row are pretty slim. Again, a decent showing here from the blocks and a nice tumble there to get the 4 that came in that didn't connect anything. I mean, about average, what you'd expect from the supersize there. Lucky Santas, is that going to be enough to get us through? We might be pushing our luck here. No, we needed a couple of tumble helps there, but 11,997 is basically a double up on the very first game, so that is a good sign. Let's just go ahead and run that back because, it worked the first time, so why not assume it's going to work twice in a row? Wow, this would be an interesting one. I couldn't even guess what would have been a good symbol for there, so this is just a fingers crossed and everything work out kind of situation. Lots of blocks coming in. That is a lot of blocks up on the screen there. Taking up a lot of real estate. We get some tumbles coming in. This is always what we're looking for. How like a good size? I was thinking like a good size symbol, but maybe like a plane or a teddy bear. I don't even know what the top symbol is on this off the top of my head. While it's going between screens, let's look. It is indeed the teddy bear followed by the train. Oh, that's sort of neat that the wilds carry over to the next screen. I don't remember that from before, but I might just not be remembering it. Once again, though, on to level 2. Blocks are actually coming through for us and doing some work, which is something we don't normally see in Gems Bonanza. Normally, the squares in Gems Bonanza is what kills me. Would love to see something other than the basic symbols. to come through on the supersize. We need tumble. No, we definitely needed a tumble to get in there. 43, 47. Not too bad. It's about 66 to 70% back. Go ahead, just run it back again. Just having a good time here, hanging out, enjoying Santa's Wonderland and the holidays. Hopefully you all have some fun plans. For those who are wondering, I'm not doing anything special. I'll be home, just sort of hanging out, cleaning up, enjoying my time off from class. Looking forward to going back to work the next day. I think I am back to work on the morning of the 26th. Although I don't think there's going to be a whole heck of a lot to do, so I'm not really concerned about it. There we go. We're on to level 2 before we even get to the Wild Santa. So all of this is just bonus. Maybe we can get some to not connect and carry through to the next round. That would be actually really nice. 2 down the bottom there look like they're going to follow through for us. I don't know how useful they're going to come in, but it will be nice to see what happens. Again, that is one really neat thing that I forgot this one does, that it does carry those over, so they can be useful. Not exactly the greatest of Wild Santas, but there's a few on the screen. That was a terrible block. I don't think we're getting to level 3 on this one. I mean, we would need the Wild Santas of all Wild Santas in order to get to the next level here. Sorry, Lucky Santas. I mean, that's a lot of them, and it's enough. Go ahead and prove me wrong, game. On to level 3 where everything is 1 times 9 once again. I can't say that it guarantees a profit, but it's a pretty good chance at times 9. And unless this just completely bombs, we're gonna move on and we'll get our at least profit buy out of it. Small amount of blocks on the screen. I'm not expecting much help from the game here, but something in the middle. There we go. Now, any help at all, we should move into a profit. I can't believe we're at times 9 and we're fighting for profit. That was basically the entire screen, which did indeed get us into profit. 1 green here. No, 1 green there. Might have done it. You can see we just had a tiny sliver over here on the clock to get to midnight. 81.63 is indeed a profit. You know the rules. We'll take any profit we can get. Wow. Planes, for lack of a item I would want to be wild. But I don't want premiums to be the wild one, but when there's that many of them, hard to turn them down. That will drop in planes down the bottom though there, so that's nice with a little connection up top. How about just a giant like teddy bear right in the middle of the screen? 5x5. No, we did get a plane, didn't connect to any of the other ones, but at least it was a premium. And once again, we are on to the second round. Have we made it to the second round every single game so far? I mean, we're only at like 1,400 coins, so it's not like we're winning a lot to get there. But I think we've made it to the second level of every single game. That was a really good wild symbol there. Great. Good, a lot of help on there. Too much red down the bottom left here that didn't connect together, but we can bring it all together here. And we do with the giant red ornament in the middle of the screen there. Get Lucky Santa move us on again. I think that's going to be enough. And it is. We're on to level 3 again, already at 10,000 coins and a profit. Let's see if we can get beyond level 3 this time. Starting out with 1 extra Wild Santa. Again, that's a good portion of the screen that just connected there. The blocks is trying to not help us out there, but it did. It was doing its best. There we go. There's a good size premium symbol there on the super size. And I don't know. I don't think that's going to be enough. But we don't tumble our way in. Great win though. 17,433, almost a 300x on Santa's Wonderland here. Let's go ahead and we're just going to keep running it back until it fails us miserably. Actually, we're just going to run it back one more time, and then we're going to do our end of the video bonus buy here. I guess orange, maybe blue. Yeah, we got blue. Wasn't my first choice, obviously. I mean, red wouldn't have been bad either. Has a lot of blocks on the screen, but in completely unrelated areas to each other. That definitely does not help. Lucky Santa. I mean, it was definitely a lucky Santa. That was enough to get us to the second round, which, the way that board looked, I would consider lucky to be the correct word there. All right, next go round. I mean, I wouldn't even have guessed anything. Definitely wouldn't have chosen whatever that was. Was that trains? All right, blocks definitely telling us we're not going to get to the next level here, which is a real shame. It's a shame to see it coming that far ahead, but at least you know it's coming. Plus, we had to have one really bad one before we moved on to the end here. There we go. We didn't get that one last tumble we needed. That's about half back. I think the second one we did not profit on, so let's go ahead and just jump right up to a 10,000 coin end of the video bonus. We will be finishing in profit for the video because we started at 45. We're at 47 plus whatever we get here, so it is definitely an overall win. Now it's just a matter of seeing how much of it. Blue, maybe? Red? Orange? Any of the basic ones would have been great. Again, lots of blocks on the screen, completely unrelated spots to each other. Could really use some tumbles, or just a lot of help at the end here. That's a lot of trains for that to fall in to connect to. Not that I'm complaining. Believe me, I'm more than happy to see it come in. Lucky Santa? Maybe? Yeah, that's enough to get us to level 2. That's good. I didn't want to have to bow out at the beginning of the end of the video on level 1. I feel a little better going out on level 2. I'm not happy about it, but I feel a little better about it. Red. So it didn't give us red, but it connected to most of them. So that's good. And there was a lot to be able to make secondary connections here. So it didn't turn out nearly as bad as it could have. Like that was as bad as it could have. Doing basically nothing. Again, more red coming in. We're probably not going to get back to a break even here, but you know, it's better than it could have been. Could have been much, much worse. 68.20. Last couple of tumbles here. 68.80. Final win there on the 10. Again, we finished up on the video, so I'm more than happy with that. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what game you want to see me play next. Have yourself a happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one.